Tom's ex then.
Might I?
Yeah, oh sorry, I haven't formally introduced you. Tom, Annie, Tom.
Annie?
Tom.
Tom is divorced, but stable. Ready to move on.
Oh, right.
Tom's ex, Diane, she did all that dance teaching stuff. You might know her, Diane Jones. But she didn't call herself that, did she? What was her name? Diane Tarantino, that was it.
That's the film bloke, you're thinking of Quentin.
Chris. Sure it was Tarantino. What flavour, Ronald?
What flavour, Ronald?
Crisps. We've got a lot, you know. Barbecue beef and onion, cheese and chive, ham and mustard, smoky pig, roast badger, salty ferret's arse.
Would I want crisps?
I thought you said you wanted crisps.
I never did.
Make your bloody mind up.
I'll get that round, Barry. So, are you going to join us then, Tom? You look like a dancer.
No thanks, I have no rhythm to speak of.
Oh, you should give it a go. It's easy and, well, I'm a good teacher.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
I think I do, actually, trust me.
Oh, okay, well, suit yourself.
Bloody hell. You really wowed her there, didn't you? What? Can you not tell when you're being chatted up?
So I was just after another customer.
God, you're out of practice to this, aren't you? What? You look like a dancer. You might as well have said, my God, what a fantastic arse you've got. You look like a dancer. You're supposed to go all coy and say, do you really think so? You should see my moves in private. Better still, you should see my privates move. You look like a dancer. Christ, Tom, no woman has ever said that to me.
Maybe you don't look like a dancer.
Hang on a minute. You're in a pub.
No offence, Barry, but once we're finished here, this place is dead.
Yes, and what about food? You said you were going to do food this week.
And I remembered my teeth, especially.
I quite fancy a light white platter.
I'll do you a light white platter.
Consisting of what?
Crisps. Lots of crisps and nuts. Mary likes my nuts, don't you, Mary?
I've seen better.
Come on. I'll do food next week, I promise. Okay, we'll stay for one drink. We'll call it happy hour. I'll open a tin of beans.
See you next week, Barry. Hopefully with the food.
Do you want to lift, Mary?
What you got, love? I see what you mean. Oh, I have
Great. You rush off, Clint. Go on. Rush off back home before you turn back into Ronald. Next week, there'll be food. I'm telling you. And I'm going to get a sedan chair so I can take you out of the toilet. And I'm going to fly Johnny Cash over from Nashville so I can sing live for you. Just so I can squeeze one more bloody orange juice out of this.
It'll be better if I don't come in on a Monday from now on.
No, look, they've all gone. Have a go in the karaoke. You love that.
I've got to get something to eat anyway, I'm a bit hungry.
Wait a minute. You're going to the Munching Mule.
I'm not going to the Munching Mule.
I can tell.
How can you tell?
You're hungry. You're tired. You failed in love. You need giant, huge, oversized portions of chocolate ice cream with a wagon wheel sticking out of it to comfort you.
You don't do food.
I do drink. Drown your sorrows in drink.
What sorrows?
Look at you. You're pathetic. You can't chat up a woman. You don't know when you're being chatted up by a woman. You will never have sex again. Your only hope now is to die young. You need alcohol. Lots of alcohol. Try it. Become an alcoholic. What harm can it do?
I'm going now, Barry.
I'm warning you, Tom. I'll be watching you. Treason's the worst kind of crime in these parts. You can hang for it in this. Down. Aye, Bob, hang for it. I'll see you swinging for fraternising with those two-bit good-for-nothing mule-loving sons of donkeys. So, you think you know who's best, huh? Well, we'll see who comes crawling back to me on your yellow bellies when you've had your fill of chicken that ain't shaped like a chicken ought to be. I'll run you out of town, you and all your kinfolk. So you think biggest is best, do you, huh? Well, you'd better be sure, real sure. Because I'm the guy standing in your way. I'm the guy you gotta beat to make it in this town, and I ain't backing down. No sirree, no how, no way. Ready? Draw! I hate to break up this little love triangle, but would anyone like to buy a drink? It's a new thing I'm trying. People come into the bar and they buy a drink. I don't know if it'll catch on, but you might enjoy it.
The usual, Barry.
The usual. Great, I'll bring them over.
I think I need a stiff drink after seeing that little lot.
Whiskey? Brandy? How about a Jack Daniels? You'd love that. Double?
Oh, half a bit of shandy, the normal please.
So close.
Can you believe those two? He has a better chance of teaching her to fly than he does the bloody tag dance.
I thought that's what he was doing.
You shouldn't allow it, you know. If he was to bring his tag shoes, he'd ruin that floor with those big sticking metal things they've got in them. And then there's the noise they make. Think of that, eh? What about the disturbance that would cause to your other customers?
Well, I'll cross that bridge if I ever come to it.
You should check your entertainment's licence. It may not allow tag dancing.
I have a drinks license too. No one pays any attention to that. Evening, Tom. You're early. How's your lover boy?
Barry,
Ooh, pissed off.
I'm fine.
Good fine or bad fine?
Fine's fine, isn't it? I didn't know there were two types.
Well, it depends how you say it. Yours sounded like a bad fine.
Annie's asked me to go away on this line dancing weekend they all have planned.
Oh, fine.
A bad fine?
Going away with Annie for the weekend sounds like a good fine to me.
It's a bad fine, a very bad fine.
Because you're worried you won't know the steps.
Don't want to know the steps.
Just sit and watch then.
Yeah? And Annie will want to dance with the rest of the group all night, which is fine. Good fine. But eventually it'll happen.
Ah. You two haven't actually, you know. Listen, I know it's been a while, but it's the most natural thing in the world, Tom. It's like riding a bike. Not exactly like riding a bike, but you never forget where to put things.